welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Orphan Black. This is now episode 7 of the first season. In the last episode, Allison attacked her husband, knocked him out, tied him to a chair, kind of tortured him because she believes he's her monitor, which I also believe. So, I don't feel sorry for him. Allison asked Sarah for help, showed her what she did, and now Sarah had to play Allison in front of Danny to get some answers from him, which she didn't. He said that he woke up in the middle of the night to watch cricket. In the box were like letters from an old affair while they were broken up, and all kind of bullshit. While Sarah was at Allison's, Vic came up, wanted some answers and a cut of the whole thing she's in. He thought that she has, another con mission. But also Paul came there because he put a tracking device in the car, and he followed Sarah at Allison. He saw Allison and he was a bit confused. He didn't know what the fuck is going on. Are there triplets or what? But by the end of the day, Sarah did told him that they are clones. They are 9, and things like that. Which he took it kind of well. I thought that he's gonna start laughing or something, but I guess he also had some concerns and some suspicions about the whole thing. Like, why would they put him to pretend to be the boyfriend of this woman if nothing else was going on? She didn't seem so important. She was just police officer, and it's not that they were interested in her police work, and the thing with the examinations in the middle of the night, I think raised some questions for him as well. Delphine is getting close to the Cosima, but I think Cosima knows that it's she's her monitor. They had not necessarily a date, but they were at this I don't know, TED Talk, what is called, of Dr. Leakey. He works, or he made Neogen, kind of a company that is based on evolution of the human, kind of. But he and Delphine has a connection. She's working for him. He's being all creepy with her, but I mean, it's confirmed that he has a connection with the clones and all that. But yeah, that was that, and I can't wait for this episode. It's getting so interesting. I just love it so much. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink, coffee. The episode is ready to start. So without further ado, let's do this.
So Paul's a monitor. He reports to Olivier, his handler.
Right? As long as Paul is on our side, we can start to finally get some answers.
That's my point, Cosima. What if he's not on our side? I mean, what if he's selling us out right now?
Why are you taping this?
At the time, you felt it was a typical response to the stresses of police work. Do you view it any differently in hindsight?
No. Her decline led directly to her civilian shooting. She only got worse from there.
Look where it got Allison, yeah? She smoked her husband with a golf club on a hunch that he was her monitor, and now they're away at a couple's retreat trying to repair their marriage.
I'll obviously approach Delphine way more logically than that.
No, you won't.
Because she doesn't know that I know. I'm the one who's monitoring her.
Helena is back. Yay! What the fuck is that ring about? Thomas? Oh, I recognize the actor, but I don't know from where.
You're getting stronger.
Oh, it's a fish. With wings?
You know, even if he's not ratting me out in there, those medical tests could still tell him I'm not Beth.
Cosima said they wouldn't.
Yeah, well, she's blinded by science.
You and Beth are clones. So you and Beth have identical DNA.
Identical.
Yep. The DNA samples from the Jane Doe in the gravel crusher and the killer in the bathroom. A match. Same person.
Someone in the lab must have messed up. Contaminated or mislabeled the samples.
Not on my watch. Maybe the killer planted Jane Doe's blood there.
What, so she carries around a couple pints of Jane Doe's blood and just splashes it around?
Well, that's more likely than she walked into my lab and tampered with the samples.
Beth would never tamper with evidence.
Okay, maybe not. But you had questions about her running with the killer, didn't you?
Square one, like the man said. Open minds. We'll see what we find.
I don't think you're gonna have such an open mind to think about clones, but...
I've come all the way from Brixton to party at the Illusion before I die. My friends told me to mention Olivier. Augmentation? Self-directed evolution? I'm intrigued. Is that a permanent augmentation?
It will be one day. I've got other enhancements.
It's hard for me to help if I don't know what's going on.
He knows something.
All this architecture, the psychological profiling, physical exams, social metrics. You must know it doesn't exist for Beth alone. The problem with clandestine ops is that information and security rarely go hand in hand. Which is why I've been told rather late that someone is killing our subjects. Why did you let the imposter live?
She's different than the others.
But how could it be different?
I don't know. We have a connection.
But it's nothing.
She said, I'm not the original.
She was lying.
We are all the same.
She was lying. You're special.
How could you believe such a thing?
Forgive me, Thomas.
The copies, they're harder to find.
Maybe we could use the imposter.
I'd like to see her again.
It will say anything to justify itself.
I'll be strong.
The path to the shepherd is through the sheep.
I feel so sorry for her. She's clearly afraid of him.
Find the imposter. Bleed it for what it knows. Then kill it. You are the original. You are the light.
I am the original. I am the light.
Who else knows besides your brother?
Just me and Allison.
What about Allison's husband?
They've been together since high school. He's not her monitor.
We don't know that.
Is Olivier onto us or what?
Olivier told me someone is killing the subjects. You know anything about that?
No.
This is high-level shit, Sarah. An illegal human cloning trial.
You think I don't know that?
But you're the least bit worried that someone might be trying to kill you. Take my car. It's in the underground.
Why?
In case someone is tailing you, all right? My job is to keep you safe. At least let me do that.
I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to talk. Helena, just stay away from me. Please, I have an offer for you. But we must talk and eat.
You know my name. Tell me yours.
This friendship isn't there yet. You're Russian?
No. I grew up pure in a convent in Ukraine.
Is that who made you kill Katja Obernger and the others?
No. They saved me from abandonment.
Tell me the names of the others and I will spare you. You move your foot or I'll stab you again. You have until midnight to tell me the names. Call this number. Or you die first.
She could tell Paul about Helena, and Paul could tell Olivier, but I'm kind of afraid what would happen with her. And I don't know if Sarah would want Helena dead.
Hello?
You have a problem. I just received the results of Beth's medical exam.
Okay.
She's not Beth.
Well, which one is she? She's not Beth.
It's not your concern. Just bring her in.
She's back?
Yeah, and she wants your names by midnight or I'm first on a hit list. Don't worry, I won't give you up.
You know, maybe you should. Not to Helena, but to Olivier. Our creators, whoever they are, they have a tremendous investment in us, right? Our conception, our whole lives. Don't you think they'd try to protect us from Helena?
Your subject isn't who we think she is. She's an imposter.
I saw her just a few hours ago.
It wasn't her.
It's a test of some kind.
The person killing our subjects looks exactly like Beth.
You mean like a twin?
Yes, Paul. Like a twin.
So Olivier is answering to Dr. Leakey.
There are always women around. Kids will come and go, wards of the state.
They weren't all wards. We were a safe house. Some of us worked in social services, helping women and kids, refugees, deportees, radicals on the run, that kind of thing. This boy, Carlton.
Yeah, Carlton. I remember him.
He was a fine boy. Sometimes his pipeline would bring in a child in the black, a child to hide. You were one of them.
Why do you have to hide me?
We didn't ask what we didn't need to know. I had the chance to legitimize the child, so I became your legal guardian. The last time I heard from Carlton, he was about to be arrested, and he warned me. He begged me to move you away, to hide you deeper.
Is it possible that they don't know about Sarah?
We've created a pluripotent stem cell line from human baby teeth.
Dr. Leakey, you've perfected a number of proprietary cloning techniques in bacteria, amphibians, insects, human skin grafts.
Correct.
And you're patenting transgenic embryonic stem cells?
We hope to once we get the necessary approvals, but that is not the public knowledge.
Beth's dead. Why?
I can't tell you that.
Who is she?
All I can tell you is that she comes from Europe.
So did this imposter kill Beth?
We suspect so. And she's killed other subjects.
I don't know what to say, Olivier. To me, she's still Beth.
Regardless of what you think, I need you to bring her to me. Loyalty is proven in the moment, after all. And loyalty has its rewards.
I know what I did, Olivier.
Help make this right, Afghanistan goes away. You're free of your debt to us.
So they are hanging something above him to make him do these things for them. That's why he said that he has no choice.
Put it on speaker.
Hi, Beth.
What's up?
How much? I need you to do something for me.
Okay.
They know you're not Beth. Run.
Oh my god, Paul!
Do you have names for me?
I do.
Olivier. That's not the name of a sheep. He's more important than a sheep, okay? He's a shepherd.
I have Beth to see you.
Must be Olivier.
Well, this is unexpected.
I told you to run.
Yeah, don't do run.
Or even more beautiful in person.
Thinks you're the killer.
Me? You've got it all wrong. The one who's killing us is blonde. She's Ukrainian. She's a religious nut. What do you people want?
Future.
A self-directed evolution. You want to grow a tail. That's your business.
Would you like to see it?
I mean, sure. I mean, I hope you mean an actual tail, not...
Helena, untie me. Give me a name first. I gave you Olivier. I want the name of a sheep, too. Okay, I'll give you a name.
Who are you?
I want to see our tail. Now show me the tail. Slowly. Oh. How is this possible? I have a message for your master. From Thomas.
Hi, detective. You don't know me, but I need to talk to you about Beth Childs.
Beth Childs? What about her?
I was told to call, Christ.
Scott.
Wrong number.
You had to give Helena a name.
Yeah, mine. Told her who I was.
Sarah?
She's got a thing for me.
We can't go back to the townhouse. It's not safe. They'll be looking for us.
Oh, God, Delphine. Did I make a huge mistake?
I have to go.
It's a match on the Jane Doe print. Who's Sarah Manning?
And why the hell does she look like Beth?
Twins? So that was a thing. That was the 7th episode. Damn. What an episode. Dr. Leakey is bigger than, has a bigger role, is more important than I thought. I think he's over Olivier, or maybe he's like the scientist of the group. He realized after the test he did on Sarah that she's not a Beth, and things went south from there. He realized from the tests he did on Beth that she's not Beth. She is someone else. They didn't know her name yet. They think that she's the killer because they finally found out that someone is killing them. I don't know why they took so much. I thought that maybe everyone has a monitor and, maybe Helena also killed the monitor. I don't know. But, if your target kind of is killed, should report that immediately. But, they took some time. Helena is back. Back on her mission to kill the Eats. And Thomas is not the best either. Helena really seems traumatized, and I think that she got to this point because of the mental, physical abuse. You can be so scared of someone if they didn't do anything to you. Olivier also interrogated Paul about Beth, and he told him that Beth is not Beth. Paul tried to pretend that doesn't know anything, but I think Olivier had a bit of suspicion, and he told Paul to call Beth, put it on speaker, and Paul actually, kind of surprised me, because apparently they have something against him, something that happened in Afghanistan. Maybe he killed a bunch of people that shouldn't, and but Paul told Sarah to run because they know that it's not bad. It was nice of him, quite surprising, but I think we got a liking. He likes her, even cares about her. He put himself in danger for her. Yeah. Olivier got his tail cut. That was funny. He's still alive. And Dr. Leakey is there. Knows that there is someone else. Or I don't even know if they know about Sarah. They didn't recognize her. If they put a monitor, or if she has a monitor, they should know who she is. But I thought that this killer, I don't know. Apparently, when she was a kid, someone brought her to Miss S. They have this house for kids, and he told Miss S to hide even Sarah and to run away. So is that man the one that like took her from this facility when she was like a baby, or I don't know, and now Ark and knows that the DNA they found at the fingerprints of the person of Katya matched someone and matched Sarah, and Sarah looks like Beth, and now everyone is confused as well, so yay. What an episode. Wow, I really liked it. Can't wait for the next. For now, this is all I have to say. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!